Okay, we getting a new sub, bro. We just gained a new sub.
Finally.
I am done with it. Hey
I had
guys,
to
let's
wait for
not be mad, bro. Put a happy face. Let's not make that fuckers, bro. Like people always say, keep going. Don't listen to the haters. Don't make them get to you, bro. Yo, what's up, JJ? Don't let Big Nugget get to you. Don't let him get to you. Don't let him get to you, bro. Yep, you're first. Don't let him get to you, bro. Keep like
exactly.
we're gonna do it. We're gonna get that 16,000, bro. It's gonna happen. Don't let that get to you. We're gonna get there, bro. Don't let that get to you. We're gonna get there. Trust me. Don't
Oh
let
no,
Big Nugget.
JJ, because not talking to you, because you
We're
suck.
not you, JJ. We're talking about Big Nugget. It's
Not you.
not you, JJ. We're talking about Big Nugget. Don't let that get to you, Joseph. Don't let that get to you.
Do not let him get to you, Makai.
Nope. Don't let him get to you, bro. Let's just be happy. We're just gonna tell scary stories. Okay, guys. We got some scary. I'm gonna put. I'm gonna find out scary story.
JJ JJ liked the stream.
Yeah. So we're gonna like read stories, guys. We're just gonna read stories. I'm gonna find scary stories, and we're just gonna like read it. I found it. Like they're like fictions. Like you know like those fictions. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Like the
Yes,
fic-
that's not real.
Okay, you ready? You ready?
Mhm.
All right, let me read. And you will read too. I'll let you read. I'll just fucking read. Okay, you ready? You want me to read it?
Mhm. Yep.
I just called just the flu, bro. Oh yeah, that's not it. That's okay. Y'all. Estimated reading time, bro. I put on my running. When I read it, guys, chat. When I read the scary stories, Joseph, we're gonna talk about art dots. So we're gonna talk about like art dots about the story. All right, let's go. I put on my running shoes with springs designed to Oh wait, hold on. Let me do that again. Yes, yes, JJ.
JJ, for YouTube you could only add two people.
Mm-hmm. I put on my running shoes with springs designed to cushion the impact on the ground. It was my nightly ritual, something I did every single day without a fail. Running to the neighborhood, town, keeping my body busy on my mind. Free my thoughts. It was almost 5 o'clock, and the sun still stumbling around my eyes. The sky is painting everything with a pale golden light. I opened the door, and there he was, greeted by the strange smell. A mix of dampness and decay floated in the air. Coming from somewhere behind me, the rotting stench made me wrinkle my nose, but I ignored. I needed to run. I started climbing the hill, the wind against my face. I passed the entrance to the lake, maintaining a steady pace. I was running about 40 miles away from my house, speed to warm up my dirt shoes. I crossed a rusty sign that read "No passing" and smickled my face. Who's going to pass you now? I muttered to myself, my voice lost in the empress of the road. I kept running along the highway, the sound of my shoe hitting the wet alphabet. In the silence, when I approached the old brodo, a shiver ran down my spine. The place has been creepy at this time. The sign that once announced the brother's name, something vulgar and flashy, lay fallen beside the building, which now resembled the charmed chaos. The letters were faded. The wood that never ever come to life. Nothing but the dark, empty holes that seem to watch me past. Amen. That's it, y'all.
That was
Like the stream chat, and subscribe for
that
more.
was that was interesting, not
Mhm.
scary, but interesting.
Mhm.
What do you think about it, Makai?
It's kind of boring.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, kind of boring.
Is there another scary story so I could read
Yeah.
it?
I don't like this one. Maybe find this one.
JJ
Thank
said,
you,
"Please, man."
JJ.
Thank you, JJ. Kaden, would me and Makai don't feel like playing any games right now. We just feel like playing reading stories now. Because me and Makai are starting to get sick and tired of Fortnite.
Mhm. Okay. Hey, no sub for sub, guys. No sub for sub.
Sup Legend 999.
What's up, Legend 999, bro? What's up, bro? Here you go, Joseph.
Okay, put it to the screen. There we go.
If you new guys, subscribe for now.
Okay, the title of the story is called "It Wasn't a Little Girl." Put the screen like closer so I could, yeah. I was camping with my husband and his family at a small remote lake in New Mexico. There were about 10 people in our group and another group of 6 people in the next campsite. It was nighttime, and both groups were doing typical activities. Excuse me. Making s'mores, having a few drinks, and telling stories. When we all heard what sounds like a little girl yelling out for help. Neither neither group had children with them, but we were so positive we were hearing a little girl and decided to search the area where we heard the noises from together.
And let me read the next one. You take turns. Okay. Alright. There was a field, but alright, let me try it again, y'all. There was a field behind our campsites, and we all saw a very tall, pure white figure standing maybe 100 feet away from us in the field, making the noises. We all agreed this thing looked maybe 6 feet tall, skinny and white as can be. We made our way closer to investigate, but whatever it was that we saw started backing off as we get closer, and it disappeared into the trees. All night we continued to hear a little girl calling for help as we tried to sleep. Wow, that's just wow.
Makai,
Hmm?
I think I know who that is.
Who?
It has to be Slenderman.
Slender Man?
It has to be Slenderman.
Are you sure?
He's white. He's very white.
Wow. I didn't know that.
So yeah, I think it's Slenderman.
No! I took it out! No! I accidentally took it out.
No.
Let me find it. I can go to history. I can go to the history. Good thing we got history, guy. Good thing we got the history for a reason.
I was about to say no. We just lost one of the good stories.
Don't worry, I got it. It's in history. I got it, guys. Dang, wait, hold up. Wait, is this it? Oh, let me see is this it? Yeah, this is it. I found it. Alright, it's yours, Joseph. Let's keep reading, cause I like this.
Also, for the other one, they still hear the little girl calling for help.
Yeah, this is The Walking Dead. Now.
Okay, so yeah, it's
Wait,
definitely
wait,
the
wait,
it's
wait,
definitely
wait. No,
Slenderman.
don't read this one. I read this one. So just you gotta read this one. This one
Okay,
right.
there was a field behind a
Oh, I read
campsite.
that already. Never mind. Yeah, you're on
Oh,
this one.
okay,
The
yeah.
Walking Dead. You're on The Walking Dead. Alright, the next one is The Walking Dead.
I'm a. I can't say that word. I am a psychic nurse and
Pediatric nurse.
chemical
That's pediatric nurse. A pediatric nurse.
pediatric nurse. Thank you. Put the screen light closer so I can see it. There you go. And
You read
early
it again.
in
Read
my
this again. Read this
yeah,
again.
I'm gonna read it again.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead. I'm a psychic
Pediatric nurse.
nurse.
Say it again, also. Do it again.
Say it one more time.
Pediatric nurse.
I am a pediatric nurse and early in my career. I worked at a
Residential.
residential
Mental.
mental
Mental. Mm-hmm.
health facility.
Facility. There you go.
Wo- Thank you. One of our residents was an
Elective. Mute.
elective mute, which means that he didn't
Did it?
slash wouldn't slash couldn't talk. But there were no medical reason as to why. He has spoken earlier in his life and in fact seems quite normal back then. He wait back then with the expectation of being close to 7 feet tall. He's been raised in the deep south and joined when he was 19. But one night he vanished. He was declared AWOL. Eventually, he was declared missing and
Don't say that word.
dead.
Don't say that. 'Cause,
Sorry, yes, the D word, that one.
say that. You just say that. Okay. 10 years
Okay,
later, a 7 foot tall man walked into a VA hospital emergency room in my part of the Midwest and said to the receptionist, "My name is Marion D. Chain, not the real name, and I've been dead for 10 years." Those were the last words he those were the last words he ever spoke. He was covered with dust, and he was wearing the same clothes he'd been reported to be wearing the night he vanished. His social security number had not been used, and he had no identification on his person. However, they were able to identify him, I guess via fingerprints. The family was notified, but they said they had already grieved their lost man, and that whomever was claiming to be him simply could not be. They demanded not to be contacted again.
That is scary.
I agree, man.
Working as a nurse with someone who cannot talk,
I
and then
know.
after that, the next day he vanished, and then
Mhm.
he just appeared and
Hi, Messi.
say, "Oh, I have been that word
I
for
know.
a long time." That's no,
Mhm.
that's scary. That's scary. Hello,
But
Missy.
listen,
Is there
to
any
me,
mystery stories?
this story, I found this one. This scary story. Let me see.
I think Hudson is getting scared.
Yeah. This was
And also, guys, these are not real. These are not real. Relax. These are fiction. Fiction.
If you're new, subscribe, guys. If you're new, subscribe. Yeah. These are like what people are saying. So let's read. These are like tweets from people, like what happened to them. This person name is Derek from Dominican Republic. He said, hold up. Uh, he said, okay. He said, can you give me a recipe for vegan with a rich? Okay, I don't know what this guy talking about. That's not scary story. That's just
Exactly what.
let me see mystery stories from people. Let's see. Alright, these are tweets about the, like people's scary stories about murder. Ooh, scary.
Mm,
I This person said, Bernie, every true crime show, a live person. It's a small town. Everybody knew. Each other things like this just don't happen here. We never locked our doors before we found out about the torture farm. Ooh.
mm.
What y'all think about that? Do y'all lock y'all doors at a farm? Like, say if you're in a farm, will y'all lock y'all doors?
Yes,
For me, I wouldn't. I'll leave it open.
you're crazy. Hello,
Mm.
Joy.
Hi, Joy.
No, Ashley McCall, you're crazy. You will leave the door open?
Yeah? It's just animals, though. It's just animals.
Exactly. JJ said no.
Well, Molly's good fellow said, wow, I can't wait to keep an open mind on this murder podcast. A man who has refused to be interviewed is introduced into the story. It was okay. I can't say that. Okay. This person said, I like listening to. Okay. Yeah, these are a lot of tweets, bro.
Yes, I agree.
Mm, mm.
Hello, Super Ducks.
Hi, Super Dog. Yeah, guys.
Okay, Joy.
Okay, Joy, take your time. Alright, let's just forget the story. I'm gonna tell y'all my scary story that happened to me. Oh,
Thank
thanks,
you, Kiki
Kiki.
Harper.
Alright, I'm gonna tell you my scary story. Let me tell you guys. I was young. My grandma was sleeping. I woke up in the morning at night. No. Yeah, I woke up in the night in the morning. I was sleeping. I woke up late at night. I was walking to the bathroom, using it. I saw something running towards the bathroom. The man who was running towards me was reaching his hand, trying to grab me. I quickly closed the door. When I closed it, he went through the door. I was screaming. No one couldn't hear me. I screamed, I screamed, I screamed. He grabbed my face, covered my mouth. He dragged me to the basement. I quickly kicked him. He quickly fell backwards. When he fell backwards, when he fell backwards, he quickly vanished and disappeared. And that's when I finally made it to my room and went to sleep. And the next day, I forgot about the whole thing. I didn't remember what happened. I didn't remember it.
Sleep paralysis. Let me stop.
No, it
JJ said,
wasn't.
"Can
It
we
was
do?"
real. It wasn't
JJ
sleeping
said,
paralysis.
Yeah. JJ said, "Can we do something else? This is scary."
Yeah, we can do something else.
Okay, let's do a mystery story then.
No, that's also scary. They don't want that. They said they don't want mysteries. Wait, is it scary? Is mystery story scary, Joseph?
Mystery stories are not scary, no.
Let's do it. You go first, bro. Tell your mystery story.
Okay. The name of the story is called "Working with the Scooby Game."
Mm,
Once upon a time, JJ, this is a mystery story. It'll be quick. Don't worry.
yeah,
Once
yeah, dude.
upon a time, there was two boys,
Mhm.
Joseph and Mackay.
Oh, Jay
They
said you
were
don't want this. Okay.
there was just they were just walking,
Mhm.
just talking, just minding their business, and then they saw a car coming. They
Mhm.
then Mackay Joseph said,
It's not
"Wait,
scary, JJ. It's not scary. Trust me, it's not scary.
I know that car." And then we say, "Isn't that?" And then we said, "Isn't that the mystery machine?" And then the car stopped. Fred, Daphne, Shaggy, Scooby, and Velma came out the car and say, "We need your help. Can you come with
Mhm.
us?" And Mackay and Joseph said yes. So they went to the car with them, and then they said, and then Fred said, "We're going to a house to help people." And then I said, "Ooh, yes." And then when we got to the house, it was like, remember, this is fake. This is not real. So guys, calm down. So and then and then we saw me and Makai saw that Shaggy and Scooby were eating. And then
Mhm.
me and Makai said, "Can we go? Can we eat with you guys?" And Shaggy and Scooby said yes. So we started eating food. We kept eating, eating, eating. But me and Makai never get fat. And
No.
then when we arrived, we went into all of us went into the house, and then the door closed. And
Huh?
then and then Fred said, "Guys, we got a mystery in our hands." And
Ooh.
then Fred said, "Let's split up. Joseph, Mackay, you two will go with Shaggy and Scooby.
Yeah.
Me, Daphne, and Velma are gonna go
Mhm.
upstairs to look for clues." And
Mhm.
then me, Shaggy, Scooby, and Mackay said, "Okay." So we started walking, and then Shaggy said, "Follow us. We're going to go to the kitchen." And then me and Mackay looked at each other and said, "Okay." And then when we get to the kitchen, I fell,
Mhm.
and then I said, "Ow!" And then when I looked at the floor, there was a I saw something like very shiny, and
Mhm.
then when I looked at it, it was a jewel, and I said, "Oh, weird. Why is there a jewel in the kitchen?" So I picked it up, and then after that, when I picked it up, I looked at Shaggy, Scooby, and Mackay. They were shocked. And then I said, "What's wrong?" And then they were all pointing behind me. And then
Yeah.
I said, "There's a monster behind me, isn't there?" And then all three of them said, and then I said, "Okay, I guess we should run." And then
Yeah.
we all started running.
Mhm.
And then it was a whole scene. We were all running, and then we bumped into Fred, Daphne, and Velma. And then I said, "Velma, here. I found this on the floor." And then Velma said, "Jinkies." And then after that,
Hi, Jaden.
we captured the villain. We took it off, and the villain was Makai the whole time.
Oh wow.
Exactly. And then I said, "Are you serious, Makai?" And then Makai said, "What? I just had to scare you guys. It's fun."
Mhm.
And then I said, "That's the reason why we're friends."
Caden
And
said, "My
then the end.
hi X go if you're X5 go if you're new, subscribe." Caden said my story is that I had 5 cookies cooking with. Okay, I know what that is cooking with Kaya, and she needs help. And he came with us, and Casho came too. I was sleeping, and I lost $74,684 cookies. Who did it? Kaya or Keisho? Based off a true story. I
Okay,
think
I'm gonna say queso.
Queso. I agree. I definitely agree. I got a story for you guys. I got story time. This is a story time. How me and Joseph met. Since everyone wanna know how we met. So let me tell you guys how me and Joseph met. Oh, okay. Thanks, X.
Thank you, X5.
Okay. This is a story time how me and Joseph met. I was getting ready for school. I was happy. So happy for school. Got ready, ate some breakfast, had some cereal, my favorite cereal. Had some honey oats. You guys know honey oats of Cheerios. Ate some honey oats of Cheerios. Ate some Cheerios, it was good. I like Cheerios. It's good, you know. I ate it and it was good. So I finished my cereal. When I finished my cereal, gave the both my dad. He washed the dishes. That's his job. That's parents' jobs. And got ready. Put on my jacket. I am Kaden. Put on my jacket. zipped up, went outside, waited for the bus. The bus came. I went on the bus, and there he was, Joseph. I looked at him. He looked at me. We was quiet. We didn't talk at all. Never. And I just turned and said, "Hi, what's your name?" He said, "Hi, I'm Joseph." I said, "Hi, I'm Akai." Shake hands. And he started talking the whole ride of the bus. You know how the bus is driving and you're just talking. And we talked and talk about our favorite show. That's the first thing we talk about. Our favorite game. And he told me that he had an Xbox. And I said, "Oh, I do too." And he said, "Do you want to play one day?" I said, "Yeah, sure." And we didn't really play because we didn't really play because we didn't we didn't really have that same we didn't have the same games.
Exactly.
Yes, Game Kid, you're good. Just don't say it too loud. And talk about games. Talk about we're gonna play. So when the bus went to school, I got off. I told him, "Hey, what class are you in?" He said, "Oh, I'm upstairs." I said, "Dang it, I'm downstairs." And he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, we're not in the same class. It's okay, I'll see you." It's okay, I'll see you. And it was his teacher, Mr. Borden. Yeah, Mr. Borden. And he came up to me and said, come to my room. We need to talk. We're doing a group." I said, "Oh, okay." So he took us to the room, and I walked to the room, and there he was, sitting down. He was sitting right there, and I saw this Asian dude named Tuli. Yeah, he was annoying. Sorry, Tuli. He was annoying. I saw Tuli. Tuli shake my hand. He introduced himself. Yeah, and me and Joseph was talking. And Mr. Buren said no talking because we have to do our work. Say no talking, do your work. I said okay. And that's when we did our work. After we finished our work, we started talking about games. And that's when Mr. Buren said, "Oh, you boys want to play on the computer?" And I said yes. And that's when we went on the computer. He was playing FNAF. I said, "What is that?" And he said, "Oh, this is FNAF." I said, "Ooh." And after he was playing FNAF, we played on Minecraft. And after the Minecraft, he started like watching YouTube. And he told me he do YouTube. And I said, "What's YouTube? What is that?" And he said, "Oh, you never heard of YouTube?" I said, "Oh." And he said, "Oh, you should download it." And I said, "I don't have a phone." And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." And we started watching YouTube, you know. And he said she showed me his favorite YouTubers. And he asked me, "Who's my favorite YouTuber?" And I said, "Mr. Beast, of course." And he said, "Oh, I also like Mr. Beast." And that's when he said, "What's your favorite movie?" I said, "I like Santa Claus." And he said, "Oh, I like Santa Claus too." And that's what made us fall in love with movies. That's why we always watch movies. And every single time we go to Mr. Buchanan, we always watch movies. We always watch movies. And the next day, oh yeah, let me tell you, let me keep going. And we started talking about movie. When school was ending, he told me, "Hey, I go to this class and I read books to kids. Do you want to come?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he said, "Like, okay, come on. Let me introduce you to someone." So he introduced me to the teacher who was about to read a book to the kids. And I introduced myself. And that's when the teacher said, "Oh, so is he gonna read a book too?" And he said, "Yeah." And that's when we went in front of the class and we started reading in front of the kids. And when we read the kids liked the book. And after that, school was over and went to the bus and we saw Rudolph, one of our friends, Rudolph. And when we saw Rudolph, Rudolph said he do YouTube too. So I was in Florida. I saw my grandma, and I was to the concert, and I was confused because she died years ago. So I ran away. I was scared. I got in the car, so I crashed out, and my grandma was gone. Oh! I'm so
Hmm,
sorry, JJ.
that's scary.
Yes, I'm sorry that happened to you, bro.
Keep going.
Alright, thank you. So, so we saw Rudolph, and when we saw Rudolph, we started, talking, and Rudolph showed us his YouTube. So we look at Rudolph YouTube. He had 1,000 subs. We were shocked. And I was like, how do you get 1,000 subs? How do you get that? And Rudolph said, oh, I just, I just do regular videos, and people subscribe to me. I was like, oh, cool. And that's when me and Joseph we started talking about YouTube. And that's when Joseph got off the bus and Joseph said, see you tomorrow. And that's when I went home, and that's when the story ends. So yeah.
And guys, that's how me and Makai met each other. That's how me
hmm
and Makai became friends.
But I'm gonna call you. That just end the stream. I'm gonna call you. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I wanna call you. Hold up, bro.
Okay. Because I'm getting tired.